Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another part 4 or part 5, another episode of HELLBLADE SENUA'S Sacrifice. Last video we left off at the life tree, or the all living tree, or whatever, and there was a portal inside. Inside the portal we found a sword, and basically this sword is able to kill any god in the Nordic mythology. When we went to go grab it, it turns out it was only shards, and now in order to get this sword in our hands physically, we have to complete 3 different trials. So, looks like it didn't save to that far, but I'll show you here in a second. Try to pick off from where we were last video. As you can see, we're still hurt from our last encounter with Hella. Senua went for a blade to her face, and Hella didn't really like that. KO'd her immediately. I think she got her on her side, obviously, but where exactly at? Just show the damage. A little bit. It's a little darker stain on her lower abdomen there. Sorry. Okie dokie. Okay, we're back to the tree here. We'll go towards the portal. Get a little cutscene.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The runes.
You need that sword.
Go to the shard.
Find the shards.
Alright, sorry about that. Just got a DM from one of my friends who's selling a pup for sale, so I had to answer him back. Okay, so we were gonna take this shard portal here first. Doesn't really say the name of them yet, but we'll
Focus.
find out here.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Tyrving. Cool.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Oh, we're in a different place.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very
ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer.
Alright, sorry about that.
But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel the dead.
Can you guys feel the dead?
Yes.
I can't feel the dead.
Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? It can't be dangerous.
Because he doesn't love her, that's why.
Never do that. Never risk her life.
Yes, he would.
Cares about her too much.
He's terrible.
Go in. You've got to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Don't take it. Don't take it. Oh!
Careful.
Okay.
You have to be able to see.
It scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. I can't see shit.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Left, right, left, right. You don't know which way to go. Go left. Isn't that right? Or is it right? Ooh.
What's that? Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Nothing.
Was that voices?
I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed.
Ha! Berserkers.
She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Alright. Let's go find the sword, boys and girls. And other people.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
I'm touching the walls. What
She
happens
has
if I
to keep
touch?
going.
It's not safe here.
Touch the butt.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Let's go this way then. Okay, I hear the voices now.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him.
I hear him. I just don't.
There he is.
This way.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him.
Definitely close.
He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him. It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you.
It's like right
We
here.
told you it was a trick.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
I'm lost with it.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
We're still going. Kind of freaked out, not gonna lie. Where is he? Okay, that doesn't sound like him.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Did I escape? It says escaped. Achievement unlocked, escape. Oh, okay.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Damn, that scared me.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done.
You did it.
That's the first trial. That wasn't too hard.
There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be
We'll leave the
easy.
center one out for last.
You're getting tired.
If we can, of
Can we
course.
do another one?
Yeah.
It's too much.
I'll leave the center one for last.
Got the energy. No.
I've got all the energy. I've got it all. I've got it all.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Are we teleporting? Must be loading up the world or something. There it goes.
But the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
These kids are assholes.
What is it? What does it see? Stay back, don't touch it. Where are we?
What the hell?
It's the same. It's another one.
Wait, oh, does it show different?
It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it's safe here.
How do I get over there?
It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice.
It is nice here. Does the oh.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it. Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. I always said he's close. He's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillion.
He loves us.
Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here. The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through him before he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him. Slip away too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so
This
simple.
is madly confusing.
Black and white,
Oh, it's nearby.
darkness and light.
You can't go up there.
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
No. Wait, how do I get in there? Oh, there's that. Somewhere around there. Come on. A little further back. Do I have to be...
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
What?
Dillion didn't believe in the curse. Dillion believed in you. Senua, you've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. From them. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you. Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Here he is.
He didn't know. He was kind.
Okay. Is there two doors? This one locked. I was gonna say, if that one's locked, that means it's stupid. I gotta rebuild this bridge
Where are
now.
you taking? He's up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins
Baldur.
with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents,
They
poison,
cannot hurt him.
sickness.
Baldur's a
Swear
god.
an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts.
Mistletoe, well,
Only
though.
Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death,
You killed him
is
with
not
your love
amused.
because he believed in you.
Loki was the only one to be able to kill him with the mistletoe. I think I might have to
Dillian
go back around and build it.
doesn't know who killed him, but we do. Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
There's one simple weakness. It's the physical, I guess you could say physical embodiment of love. So yeah,
he cared
love killed
in a way
him.
that nobody else did?
It's pretty cool to think about it like that. Continue going that way. Oh yeah, might as well, because I think there's probably a
Dillian cared for her like
mother's head or
nobody
something
else.
like over here.
Dillian's the only
Or
reason
kind of
she's
ruined
still
statue.
alive.
No, or nothing. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, what's down there? Oh,
We spend
okay.
our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
That's a good question. Oops, sorry. Try to exit.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him? Nobody will love her now. Can you remember? You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
That works. Trial and error, boys and girls. Trial
Look what
and
happens to
error.
the things you love. Remember, Dillian? What do you remember? Do you remember the sound of You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot hold.
Knew that was coming. God damn it. I hit the wrong mask.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed.
Technically, Loki is the killer, not
Huth
her.
is slain.
Physically, it was Hearth, I guess, but in my eyes, Loki's the one who's killed him. And then out the door, through the other side. That door should be open now, the gated one. You still should be over there, right? Yeah, just double chill. There should be another rune out here. Tell us what happened after the fact that Hearth's killed Baldur.
It's all your fault.
Oh, no, disappeared. Okay. That's okay, we can get it here.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship,
No? Okay. Daddy's not the right way. Is there steps or anything above or no?
You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
You kill.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
He saved you. He saved
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
He saw who
Dillian.
she really was. He saw the warrior.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love,
Outside.
but the shadow of darkness never let her go. and she was caught between two worlds.
I barely seen that on the way down too.
And her past. And Dillian, her future.
What if this is pointless?
Two realities
Where's the other ones?
tearing at her soul.
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. What if
Is that one on the window?
What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying.
Right,
If you
somewhere.
think it makes sense, but really the gods
Yeah, you
are
gotta get
playing
closer.
with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense. Worlds,
There it is.
but it doesn't mean anything.
You start getting the hang of finding them after you do like 20 of them.
By minute.
Now there's this one. There's one on this floor. There's probably one on the third floor then, right? These guys are bullies.
She thinks she can. They mean nothing.
Right there?
Special. It's a waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time. What if the gods are just toying, playing? Dillian's. What if the gods are laughing at her? He's messing with her. It wouldn't be this. Be the first time. Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
So it must be in the dark world then. So I'm not seeing anything that resembles that. Well, maybe. 1 second.
He loves you. You owe him his love.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be this. No. Alright, it kind of looks like... Kind of. No. Thought it did. Like the archway there. Alright, we'll go to the dark world and see what happens.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
We're near it. Just heard them talk.
You are guilty. You will always be guilty. Was it worth it?
Right here? No. Right. No.
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Here's somewhere. There you go.
He led you astray. You should have listened to
hella
your
near it.
father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you,
There it is.
and it tortures Dillian.
The archway. Knew it resembled an archway.
These dreams mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? He's laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Was it worth it? You're still alive, and Dillian get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Just like it strangled him.
Dillian!
Ha! It's trustworthy.
There he is.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld. and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall, careful.
Don't
No,
fall.
she's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Ooh, positivity. That's new. There's not usually positive voices in my head.
No! Where's he gone? It's your fault. He's disappeared.
He's dead.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Second trial's done. Now we just have the middle one left to do, right? Or what? Oh, it made me do the middle one. Okay, that's weird. I chose the far right one, but it made me do the middle one. Do them in order, I guess.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange.
All right, so that's we're gonna end it here. At this part.
Where are
We have one more trial to
This
do.
one.
This
This
is
has
the
to
last
roll.
one, and I'll catch you guys on the next video here. Take care.